Hey, it's me. Erika should be here momentarily. If she's not, then I will just do a Q&A and then back out of the stream pretty quickly here. Um, we had a little bit of issues pinning down a time, but we agreed to today. But she did warn me there might be some conflating issues. So, um, there's about 7 of you watching right now. Oh, not even. So we'll see how many stay and lots of momentous events going on. Uh, in the next few days, I'm sure. Um, so we shall see how all that goes. Messed up my factoid logic break descendant population on the last stream. What is it, Daniel? Because I interpreted that as percentage, not as absolute numbers, but I wasn't clear. Well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna throw some books at people. So I'm just going through what I've been reading lately. I'm still slowly reading this book, Tyranny of Theory, a contribution to the anarchist critique of Marxism by Ron Tabor. I find it fascinating because I agree that Soviet Marxism looks a lot like what this describes, and a lot of the problems that Tabor describes in it. Yeah, I was wondering why Haiti wasn't there. A lot of it described in it does apply to a lot of Leninist codifications of Marxism, but I actually don't think actually apply directly to Marx himself, and Tabor does. This little book right here, you can't get this book. You can get a book like it. This book was procured for me by a friend and has a unique cover. Only a few of us have. But this is the American Liberals and the Russian Revolution by Christopher Lash for my ongoing Christopher Lash book. Actually, we didn't think it was going to be that important, and then we started reading it, and it actually is. And this is probably the Lash book that is most undercited of his books. So that should be fun. See. So I'm actually doing multiple things at once. I'm being, yes, PH helped format this lovely little book here. Other things I'm reading Freddie Deboer's book on education, which is controversial as it is. I'm actually finding a lot to agree with in it. I might try to track down Deboer. I'm reading another book called Economics Without Illusions by Joseph Heath, who was this is a Canadian philosopher, center Keynesian, and he basically tries to paint out Scandinavia and Canada as like the ideal society, so it's pretty obnoxious in that regard, but it's actually pretty good. Its disproof of equilibrium theory is probably the best I've read, even better than Steve Keen's. Other books I'm reading at current, I finished another Marx by Marcel Musto. I'm reading come on, corroborate. The Last Years of Karl Marx by Marcel Musto, which is on the very late work and life of Marx. So, yeah. Mason says, I'm guessing in response to painting Canada as an ideal society. Good old Joseph Heath and Charles Taylor. That seems to be their gig. And one last thing I'm reading. If you're in Canada, the book I'm reading is actually called Filthy Lucre. In the United States, it's called Economics Without Illusions. I actually do like his the Heath's co-written book, The Rebel Cell: Why Culture Can't Be Jammed, from 2005 with Andrew Potter. I think it's really good. Oh yeah, it's Filthy Lucre: Economics for People Who Hate Capitalism. But in America, that book is called Economics Without Illusion: Debunking the Myths of Modern Capitalism. Because in America they couldn't put hate capitalism on a book at the time. Although I think that book's about like 8 years old now. So I was just talking to Jean Bajelon. I'll make some music recommendations in a minute. I was just talking to Jean Bajelon to get some different foreign policy specialists on the blog. Erika warned me that she may be tied down in work today, so we'll see. Music recommendations. So I've been on an 80s kick lately because I've been into a lot of nostalgia stuff. So I've been listening to some of the Replacements, early Paul Westerberg. I've guessed been listening to early Uncle Tupelo and Sunbolt and Big Star. And interestingly, I found a South London band that I didn't know about that was kind of in the Joy Division kind of vein, The Sound. That was really good. So yeah, there's your music recs. See how long I can stall before my guest shows up. If not, I'm gonna walk. If she's not here by 5:30 my time, I'm gonna walk my dog. Sorry, guys. You know what? I'm gonna walk my dog, but I am. Erika just said Erika will be on there. Did Fisher read Lash? Not that I know of, actually. Nagel did read Lash, but not early Lash. Mostly Culture of Narcissism. Best LaCroix flavor is actually the apricot, but if not, the passion fruit's a nice second. I'm gonna quickly walk my dogs to give Erika time to go home. So we're just gonna move this to 5:30. So I hope you guys show back up.